Welcome to Newspresso. Here is the top story in the past 6 hours. The week had been a roller coaster. For Wall Street, by Friday the market was trying to find its footing again. It began on Thursday when investors were waiting for two big answers. Was artificial intelligence bubble about to pop? And would the Federal Reserve slash rates in December? The second question got a mixed reply. Unemployment rose, but hiring was stronger. The headline also said September hiring was stronger. It hinted the early summer slowdown might be over. At first, traders cheered. The Dow jumped more than 700 points. All three major indexes shot up. They rose in the early trading session. But the optimism was short-lived. By midday, the rally was already cooling, and the market mood swung back to negative. Analysts realized the answers were riddled. They were riddled with new problems. One strategist noted that investors were now asking, what is better than this sky high? And how can the Fed lower rates? When jobs data looked so strong, the market could not settle. Thursday's slide was deep. The Dow dropped almost 400 points. Its biggest fall since April's tariff turmoil, fell 1.6%, and the Nasdaq tumbled over 2%. Nvidia, despite earlier gains, closed down 3%, and Bitcoin fell to about 86 after briefly surging 92,000. By the end of the day, the market was still, looking down from the high set before Halloween, having slipped more than 5% from that peak. Friday was a different story. New York Fed President John Williams said he supported lowering near-term rates, which gave traders hope that a December cut was possible. The news lifted the Dow by 493 points or 1.8%, finished up 0.98%. Nasdaq finished up 0.88%. Nvidia's shares were flat. Bitcoin slipped about 2% to levels since April, marking its worst month since 2022. The volatility index briefly spiked to 27, its highest since the last major market wobble. Still, uncertainty lingers. The market is still looking for clear answers, and the road ahead remains shaky. With government data delayed, earnings season ending, and the holiday season fast approaching, it isn't obvious when those answers will arrive. The next time we check in, it might be in the next trading session, or perhaps even later, as markets to juggle the new and old questions. Subscribe Newspresso. Never miss a major global headline.